Hi, so it's PTLR. I just want to talk to you a little bit about making portraits of your favourite people. Um, so there isn't loads of videos and modules and stuff on this particular item because it's sort of kind of different every time and it all worked to suit you. So let me just show you some pictures and I'll talk a bit about how I follow this process. Right, okay, share the screen. Right, here we go. Here's a painting of Janis Joplin, which I did while I was doing Facebook Live, sharing my techniques. So, for example, as you can see, the on the left you have like the original photograph, which I just found was like one of the more natural photos. Quite obviously, the image has been cropped and changed and thousands of times, and everybody that knows Janis Joplin, like I remember as a kid, a lot of young people don't know her so well, but say like you chose Janis Joplin as being your favourite person, or indeed anybody. I just wanted to explain the process. I'll go through. I'd get the photograph. Like I said, it doesn't matter whether it's black and white, whether it's colour. It's not, because I can get like more information by looking at other stuff, usually about the person. Sometimes not. They simply don't exist. So I will like do some research about possible colorings. In this case, of course, there's like interviews, etc., with Janis Joplin. So whatever information there is for me to get hold of, I will use, because it's about making a relationship, really. So I start off like using acrylic paints, and that's quite a fast process. I like to sort of cover the canvas with as much as I can, and also it gives me a chance just to make my first marks. Like I say, many thousands of marks before I get to a finished result. But those marks may just take a short period of time. As you can see, like from the two images, I don't copy. I absolutely don't copy, but I do like, and also I do sort of maybe change it around a little bit. Like there's sort of a kind of window behind on the painting. There's like a kind of window there that's appeared that isn't actually in the original photograph. But none of those things really, really matter to the end result. Key markings I try to keep the same, and this will go over a period of time. So would you, if you are interested in like having a painting done of, it could be a relative, a star, whatever it is, on the portrait side of things, then it would be possible for you to be involved in the process. So you could actually, I could like video myself like making the painting from beginning to end, that you can keep as like a storyline, which I'm not really sure if anybody's done. Somebody's probably done it. Everything's been done by somebody, hasn't it? Or, equally, you could watch like on this wonderful like software, you'd be able to watch me in the process of doing it, book it in. Of course, that will like increase the price of the product. If you just want the painting, fine. I can send you photographs, so you've got a few photographs of the journey on the way. for no extra cost, if that's what you prefer. But it's good for me to document the painting of it anyway, because then also, like, if you, yeah, so that's how I do it. I use the same process pretty well every time I do a portrait. And like the more I do, the more I'm sort of polishing different techniques. I tend to go for, like with Janice, for example, I found that she was red and pink was her, like what her buzz that came from her. So they were my baselines. I tend to find a baseline with the person. And so there you are. There you have it. I actually use similar process through all of my portraits. Of course, I do landscapes and I do other commissions as well. And it's all about me making a relationship with whatever picture it is. So if you've got old black and white pictures, again, I can make a painting of them, etc. Also, if you're interested and you're going, well, I can do that, then I have no doubt in my mind that you can. So by all means, have a look at the courses that I do, because I do like one-to-one training on doing portraits, which is possible to do. And if you've never painted before, there's like beginners courses and stuff. So, great. Thanks very much.